What's going on, guys? My name is JERICHO. Welcome back to Inside the Mind of a Silver. This time it's on Rocket League. I'm actually a silver. I belong here, and people were asking me, hey, what's it look like down there? What's going through your mind? What are you thinking? And I gotta promise you that the only thing I'm thinking about when I play Rocket League is how fucking good I am! Who are you? You ain't shit! You ain't shit! That was rude as hell. I promise you, you're better than me. But I started playing Rocket League when it first came out. I played for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I started picking it back up when all my friends who don't play video games were like, dude, you play this game Rocket League? It's really fucking sick. I'm like, oh, yeah, the one where you hit balls. Well, good news is, when I solo queue, I tend to get carried. I'm stuck in silver because I have the inability to hit a ball when it's moving. I get scared of aerials. This ball is my worst nightmare. Everybody else is aggressive and goes up for it, and the only reason I didn't get scored on is because everybody is so bad, they can't hit an aerial. You like a centered ball? Look at me. Setting that shit up for everybody. And you wonder why I'm in silver. I don't know why I decided to do this. I hit my teammate out of the way, and I just decided to put the ball right in the middle of the net. It doesn't make any sense to me. I play soccer competitively for years, and I can't judge a ball that's flying over my head. That's like 50% of the sport. It's like 50%. There's something wrong with me because I took math class just like everybody else. I played baseball in the outfield. My only job was to judge a parabola and stand underneath the ball. But when it comes to a rocket-powered vehicle, I can't seem to judge anything. And I know that there's practice modes. I know, but I don't enjoy that. I love putting myself into a game and having an intense situation. Apparently, I also love going backwards. That's my problem. I feel like I did a good job. I could have redirected that better, right? Right? Watching the aerials like watching a kid who's never walked before try and jump. It's just like, I mean, you got the idea down, you know, you gotta bend your legs and push off the ground. You just don't know how to do it because you've been sitting in a wheelchair. This is where my teammate starts blaming me. And now I have something to say about this, all right? I play this game and I enjoy it, and I try my ass off. This bitch is trying to surrender when we're down 2 goals with 3 minutes left. We've scored 6 goals in 2 minutes total. I don't get why you decide that now is the quitting point. Now, again, I get it that maybe you think, oh, my teammate sucks and whatnot, but ramming me's not gonna help. That's gonna lower the team morale, and now I'm just wondering if you're committed. Look, that was a damn good shot, and I actually was gonna open up the text chat to say this is why you don't surrender, but I got cocky and it didn't go in. We get so caught up in just being down by 2 or up by 1 or whatever that for whatever reason people decide that they want to quit, that it's a waste of time. See, you don't surrender with 3 minutes left down 2 goals. Now we're down by 1. With team morale at an all-time high, I finally get the courage to attack balls. That's my biggest problem. So when I back up and I start doing backflips because I don't want to use a handbrake because I think it looks cool going backwards, and then I go up for a ball like this, you have to wonder exactly what am I doing? See, I'm at Silver 3 for a reason. I've played maybe 40 games in Silver since I got placed in Bronze 2. During those games, I've improved, I've become better at everything basic, and I've met my fair share of teammates that decide to AFK in the middle of the goal. It's not a fun thing to deal with, but it's definitely something I've dealt with a lot. And there's this idea that if you're in Silver and you make a mistake, you're not trying hard. Bitch, I want to get out of here just as bad as you do. I don't like it here. You think I'm fucking off? No! The bottom line is this. Don't give up until the game is absolutely lost. 20 seconds left, down 2, game might be lost. Down 3, definitely lost. But you don't know until you try. And if that miracle happens, then holy shit, you're welcome. Never give up, never surrender, always play it out. The game's already lost, you might as well get some practice in. All right, back-to-back games, let's go. You thought I was done. The answer is no. I actually feel like I play pretty well in this game, if memory serves correct. The problem is that when I see somebody go up for an aerial after that, I get a little nervous, even though they're my teammate. I mean, he didn't score, that's for sure, but damn, I just feel like I'm out of my element. That, on the other hand, was fucking magical. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the kickoff is just a mind game, right? It's like, who's gonna go first towards the ball, who's gonna hit it first, and which way are they gonna hit it? Now this is some bullshit. This is the exact thing that I hate. I can't stand to like sit back and watch this happen, but I can't ever control my car, and I freeze up when the ball's coming towards me. Now, it's not all my fault. He hit it in the middle, but watch what I do, and then he hits me again. But I just drive up on the side like I think I'm gonna stop it. I have a problem with boost. I use more boost than a riced up Mitsubishi Lancer. I have a problem. It's an addiction. I hog all the boost, which sometimes helps out my team. You know, when the enemy team can't get anything going, then I am happy and everybody else isn't. That was actually a fucking sick combo play. I can't do much off the walls either. Whenever I flip off the wall after hitting that, or do like a what is it called, an air drag or a air dribble, I can't do it. It's like something about the orientation, the way my car is flying, it throws me for a loop. And I know that practice makes perfect, and I know that I should go for it, but I'd rather just not miss the ball. This is a real thing, by the way. Not that aerial, that was actually lucky, and I promise I fail one right after it. This is the most atrocious thing ever. Look, I go up for it expecting it to not hit off the back wall, and I just give up and flounder. But when you play a certain level of people, you get used to that play style, to that type of person, and you calculate what you think they're gonna do, and you try and adjust yourself to that. This happens in every sport, whether it's chess or Rocket League or Counter-Strike. If somebody plays like an idiot and you're not used to that, they might throw you off. So whenever I try and practice hitting an aerial and I miss, I feel bad, but then the other people miss too. Why? Because they expected me to hit the ball. It's all mind games, and now I'm not sure if I even... What the fuck was that? He didn't mean to do it. He didn't mean to double hit that ball. Look at the second touch. Okay, twitch.tv/luck, I see you. I don't know what you're doing, Ricky. I do see a lot of comparisons to both basketball and soccer with counterattacking and rotating back. It makes me feel good because I feel like I understand these concepts out the gate. Is that the phrase? And I ran out of boost there. But hey, would that not have been a sick follow-up? I had the right idea. That block followed by this. Look, and I just hang out, but my boy Ricky is there. And I love that. I love that there's tie-ins to actual sports that I play. It makes me feel like I'm a lot more savvy than I should have been when I first started out. You know, I feel like I would have had a lot of time spent in bronze. And then when I do something like that, when I feel like I've got the grasp, the grip on how to play, I end up doing things that are a little bit bold for me, like going up for a defensive aerial, like playing backwards because we're up 2 goals. Hell, I'll even go up for one of the weirdest attempts at blocking ever. Again, out of boost. Who saw that coming? I did. Literally every single time I need boost, I'm out. And I think that's probably because I mash my button and I just hold the boost down. I don't feather it. And that's an important skill I gotta learn. I learned that in, what was it, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit? When you're trying to drift around tracks and you're like, oh, you can't just mash the handbrake while holding gas and do a perfect drift. You gotta control it. And you gotta control your boost just the same way. Hey, you remember that time when I said, I just like to drive up on the corner? All in all, I feel like I've gotten way better in the first month since I've been playing. Like, way better. And I think that it's showing, but there's a lot of basic maneuvers like half flipping that everybody tells me about, and air dragging or wall riding and all that shit. That's just gonna come with practice and play. If I'm never gonna take the attempts to aerial and I'm not gonna throw myself out there and attempt to do something crazy, I'm never gonna learn. So with that, I thank you guys for watching the first Inside the Mind of a Silver for Rocket League. Let me know if you guys have any tips, tricks, or comments about how I made the video. Never done one before like this. And I'll talk to you guys later.